is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. I am coming to you today for my not too shabby day today. And I just wanted to share with you some things about the current March box of the month. I know it's the last day of the month, and Jamie has these products in a very different way for sale. So I made a set of cards, and I just want to share them with you and let you know how Jamie has these products available for you. For my cards, I used a sheet load. If you don't know this about me, I donate a whole lot of cards to 3 and now 4 different nursing homes. I had another nursing home contact me wanting to know if I could take them on. And of course, I don't want to turn anybody down, so I said no. So I need a ton of cards. So I typically do a lot of mass producing. And so I have taken this sketch. It is January 2020 from Call Me Crafty Al, and I'll leave her link listed down below. And this sketch makes 12 cards, and it was perfect for this setup, for this card set. It's perfect for any. She gives you some alternatives. She gives you the dimensions, and then she gives you the cutting guide on the back. Now, this takes this cutting guide, this sheet load was specifically for 12 by 12 paper. But if you follow the dimensions for just one card, you can easily turn this into a sheet load of cards for a 6 by 6 paper. And that's what I did. So first of all, let me share with you that both of these stamps that kind of went with the Grow Your Garden collection in the March box of the month. Both of these are available individually, and as of filming this video, Jamie had one of each stamp left. So if you kind of like this stamp and you want to pick up this other bundle I'm about to tell you about, then you are definitely going to want to pick up these 2 stamps. Although I did not use any stamps on my cards today. So the other thing Jamie has available is she has the paper pad and the ephemera as a bundle. And that's what I used in my cards today. I used just the paper pad and just the ephemera, pulled in some cardstock. I pulled in some various different dies for this element right here on the sketch. And I just pulled in various border dies that I have. So let's look at the cards. So I took this piece of paper, and how I did this was I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4, and then this piece is 3 3/4, and then you're left with a 1.5 inch. Now I cut this one incorrectly, so this one's a little bit wider. Gotta always cut something incorrectly when you're making some cards. But anyhow, then I used some ephemera. I backed all of my little focal panels. The cardstock that I used was a light blue to kind of pull out the blue in the ephemera and in the paper pad. So those are, and I did make 2 of each kind because there are 4 sheets of the same paper in the paper pad, but I pulled out 2 of each from the paper pad and made 2 of each card. And of course, because I was using ephemera, I made them a little bit differently. This was my favorite border that I used. However, I only used it on one because it was a very fiddly die to cut, and so I only ended up using it on one. But I might go back and make some more cards with this when I finish off the paper pad. So I used this, and then this is the back side of the paper. So that's what I did, the front side and then the back side. and then my ephemera that I used. And so I have made 2 of that one. Then same thing. And the way I did these, you can hardly see the border, but I do have the border underneath there. And same thing, but I use the larger little girl frame, and then put the like sentiment off to the side. And then this one doesn't have a sentiment on it because I wanted to use both of those together. So I'm probably going to stamp a sentiment just on the inside. There's a sentiment in this Plant Seeds of Hope. That's the sentiment that I'm going to use and stamp on the inside of this one, but I didn't do it. And on the inside of all of the cards, all I did was use the extra strip from when you cut a piece to 4 by 5 1/4. You have this much of a piece left, and I just use those on the inside of my cards. That's kind of my go-to. And then I use the big Grow Laughter over here. So that's those 2. And then these 2, I used the flowers in the tote and then a pot of flowers and Plant Smiles, and then used the girl and My Garden Feeds My Soul. So used those 2. And then this one, used 2 different borders. And then I put the girl and Plant Smiles, and then the vase, the like terrarium, and put Grow Blessings up there. So I just love how these turned out. They serve my needs perfectly. So I got 12 cards out of Grow Your Garden. And I counted, and I had already used this collection to make the few cards that I made for the hop with this, and I counted, and I have enough enough paper left from just this one paper pad and the ephemera left to make 15 more cards. So that's like 27, 30 something cards that you can get just out of your normal little 6x6 paper pad and package of ephemera. So I will list all the products down below, and don't forget that you can use the code N2S10 to receive a discount off of the products you're purchasing, not off of the subscription products though. The brand new box of the month comes out tomorrow. That will be very exciting. And I want to take this time to thank you so much for coming to my channel and showing me your support. I appreciate it so much, and I don't often say that. Definitely don't say that enough, but I'm usually all about the business of making the video. But I just thank you for supporting me, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button, maybe click that notification bell to be notified when I put up new videos. Here I support Not Too Shabby, so I have Not Too Shabby Day most every Thursday. And then I also do planner videos and several other different things. But if you're new here, I hope you'll stick around, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.